Hello guys, welcome to my channel on culture. Today I will be reacting to another historical moment that happened in our recent uh, time, which was the Super Bowl that happened in 2022 in LA with Dr. Dre was hosting it, and then you got the Snoop Dogg, you got the Eminem, and then the Mary J. Blige, the Kendrick Lamar, and 50 Cent, which you guys know already a few of the dramas that happened on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and react to it, and really I think it was one of the best performances I've seen live in the Super Bowl as well, which can be arguably debatable. Sorry, excuse me, debatably can be tested. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what kind of memories bring back. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right. Yeah. Sponsored by Pepsi, brother. Brother. All right. Let's get to it. Oh wow. That's basically, look at that. That's the map of LA. California love. Yeah, man, they got the whole map. Yeah? They made Dre look like the god, you know what I'm saying? Like puppeteering the whole thing. If you see some other ads, they made him look like, he's the guy that's running the whole thing. Look, I told you, right? Right there. He does. He does come across, especially in this particular genre. He comes across as like God, the OG. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely did his thing. He's one of the pioneers, of course, in our time. Of course, before him there were great ones before, but as far as my age and you know down, we definitely look up to Dre as one of the best when it comes to music production. But also, believe it or not, like the guy can rap, man. He got some bars, and I like his flow. The way he be sometimes some of the songs that I be hearing is he got the voice for it as well. Oh my god! Don't forget the voice. That guy, he got that West Coast. Like he makes you like get up and like pop up, man. But let's get to it. Let's keep going. I got so much to talk about Dre, man. It's really good. Oh man, that song, man. One of the probably is one of the stream songs probably in Spotify and YouTube. Probably a lot of people. It's such an anthem song when it comes to West Coast, man. But I mean, a lot of people love it. You got the Snoop Dogg with that voice as well, that gospel type of southern kind of voice. In there, he's definitely another giant within the hip hop community. Of course, you already know. Yeah, everything is all good except the other stuff that is kind of attached to his name. The gang aspect of the creep and all that. That's probably a little bit like it's a bit icky. It gives me the ick a little bit when it comes to Snoop. But everything else again, the talent is there, the voice definitely. He got this, got this rap thing down. So the style, the swagger, the rhythm. Oh man, it's good. It's good. Let's keep going. What else you want to get out there? Yeah. Man, that was crazy Super Bowl, man. The atmosphere. See, this is one of the things. As much as the people were like shitting a lot on Kendrick Lamar performance on the latest Super Bowl, which was this year, to some degree, people are right about it. You gotta bring artists that are really well known, people are familiar with their songs, so that the atmosphere can kind of be what it is that it needs to be. So I feel like this one and other previous Super Bowl, like a lot of people bring up the Michael Jackson, the recent ones like the Justin Timberlake and the Britney Spears, the Tyler Swift, the big names, the usual suspects, so to speak, you know. So I get it but this one is definitely one when it comes to hip hop. This was they did put it down. It was something, you know. The atmosphere you can feel it. Something is happening. The Holy Ghost of the hip hop was coming in there, you know. That had the design, man. Yeah, you see, you can tell this is like the way they designed the floor. It's like the definitely LA. This is a LA kind of map kind of style. Everything, and then Dre house or Snoop house, I'm not sure. Right there, you know, representing. It's crazy. Everything from production, like I said, designing, lighting, everything, man. It's put together really well. Oh man, did you see he did that crip walk? He's Snoop. He does it, but he doesn't do it too loud. It's just very subtle. You know, he doesn't want to bring the heat on him too much. You know, you know. Still, it's a big stage, man. The whole world is watching. You don't wanna make it seems like, you know, we out here and then it's all hood. You gotta keep it still, you know. A family man, you know. He got kids out here to feed, so he has to keep it, you know, sensible a bit enough. But that was cool, man. The way he kind of did that a bit of that crip walk. That was awesome. That's from the early albums of when he came out in the early 90s, you know. Definitely you can see some of the songs where he turns into a dog and then he comes back again. I believe that's his mom right there. So yeah. But the band, man, they're killing it, huh? Look at this guy right here. This guy is catching the spirit, the Holy Ghost, like I said. He's catching it right there. And this guy already didn't want to play anymore because he's just feeling it. When that drum hits you, man, that's it. It's all over. But yeah, man. This is basically this moment of that Super Bowl, like Snoop and Dre and everybody else being brought together to show this moment of history. It does have a big part of it, you know, like when hip hop was a major part of or becoming into a mainstream. These pioneers like Snoop and Dre in the late, you know, from the late 90s into early 2000, definitely. Like they were like, you know, music was music. So, you know, because they, you know, and then you got my favorite in there, but he wasn't there. If he was alive, he definitely would have been in there as well. The whole headlines, the whole thing would be around him. Pac, of course, you know what I'm talking about. Pac would have been the main. He would have been have his own one, another one with him also being, you know, with the bodies. But yeah, man, it's sad, man. You know, sad. What would have been like, you know, having Pac his own Super Bowl and having Biggie his own Super Bowl, man. But yeah, man, this was a really interesting era. Of course, he has his ugly side of it as well, but it was a moment in time where like hip hop was flourishing, was people were seeing it as something positive because the conscious side of it, but also it did glorify. Let's not lie to ourselves. Some aspect of it also did glorify the violence as well, the gang lifestyle, which is something I'm not proud of as well. But you gotta take the bad and the good with it, man. When you kind of enjoy that type of music. So yeah. Yeah, they got the LA dances in there too, man. It's like what Kendrick has been doing with his latest song. You know what I'm talking about. Bruh, that voice, man. I get you. Makes you wanna get up, man. That's a big ass. It's like that's it. The hype. He can hype the song, man. Drake got that voice, man. Can hype the voice. Yeah, hype the track. Yeah. Yeah. I told you, man. I told you, man. One thing is missing in that moment. You gotta have the guy. You gotta have the big dog. You know? Pac. It's gotta be there when you play that song, man. Huh? That's just all eyes on me. It's from that album too. And of course, the whole eyes would have been on him in that day. His Pac, of course. It would have been a big deal, man. This would have been like off the hook. It's already off the hook. It's 341 million. But imagine, man, having Pac in the list there. Bruh, this thing would have been over. You play that song, California Love, like that? Of course, man. Yeah. Whoa. Look at that entry, man. This guy, he drinks music. The music oozes out of him, man. Huh? So good, man. That entrance, man. Let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. Hey, huh? Don't play with me. Chia. Dre. Oh, Snoop couldn't help it, but Clip Walker get on it. He couldn't help it. He couldn't hold himself. He's Clip walking again. Bruh. Oh, man. When Dre starts rapping, man, oh, my God. It's over. You feel like, yeah, that's the vibe right here, man. Hey, man. Yeah. Empty. It just sounds good, feels good. It's catchy. Everything, whole thing, the whole, and I think he made that beat. Pac just came out of prison. They got into it. It was just an instant hit right away. Apart from the other hit of Pac as well, but this was one of the one that in the 90s, mid 90s, this was a banger, man. The banger right here. Hey. When rappers use certain names or fashion or political figures or activists within the bars and metaphors, it hits in another level, and it takes talent. Particular kind of artists that can do it. Of course, our generation's one would be like the Kendricks and the J. Cole. They can do it. Or more, of course, the old schools are like the good at it are the Jay-Z's, the Nas. You know what I'm saying? These are the guys that can, of course. But you don't want to forget, I'm coming. I'll be doing reaction on my son. Don't forget, I'm coming for my son. That guy is deadly, man. But yeah, man, it's beautiful when they can kind of make you relate to a particular kind of situation that you are aware of by using certain trending kind of subjects that are happening, and you are aware. But when they use it in a metaphors and a scheme, yeah, it makes you like, God damn, it just sounds good. Let's keep going. Dre putting it for California, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Put your hands up if you're feeling it because Dre is putting it for California, yeah. Good bars too. I'm sure it's it's up there with the pop bits as well. You know? Yeah. 2000, let's go. New era. He represents a new era. I guess the end of good music era. He's that guy, the last one of the few guys in that era that ended the good, really, of rap music era. Man. He's one of that one. Party still, guys. Yeah. a lot of people gave him a hard time with this one. Eh? Where is it? I gotta run it back the way they got him up there. Yeah, right there. A lot of people gave him a hard time on that one. They made him go and lose weight because of it. Apparently, after these particular events, few news been coming up that 50 Cent might have done some like live sections, like like that kind of version of like losing weight by sucking the fat out and all that. I think he might have went under because he took it personal. Internet trolling, it's heavy, man. It makes you act on it. That's a good, man. He went under that and lose few of that weight, man. Kind of made him act up a bit. Well, but that's another banger. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 50 Cent, man. That guy is one of the best to write hooks, man. And a lot of his, especially on Get Rich or Die Try, a lot of the songs that gets very sentimental is some of it is the hook, but also some of the style of the raps that he does in it makes you like, and then because he got shot, he changed a bit of his accent a little bit, made that kind of strange sound be like very catchy. You just want to listen to it. But he's actually a talented writer, like the way he kind of, not so much too conscious like the Nas and the Jay-Z. I mean, the Nas and, of course, the Pac. But just his lane, he mastered the style of flow and writing as well really well. So I'll give him props for that. Oh, prompting. Wow. When you sound like Eminem, you get a lot of groupie love. Facts. Facts. But not so much as the other ones, which he's coming and he's going to say it. I'm going to let you know which one I'm talking about. In the hood. There it is. That guy, if you want to get the real groupie love, is that guy. It's like, if you want to make sure people are loving you, you got to make sure if they love you like they love Pac. He's the bench right there, the benchmarker, of how you get groupie love and the other stuff that comes with it. Pac is our representation of that pinnacle, so to speak. You gotta run that line back. That was one of the best lines probably in this song. In the hood. Okay. in the hood. Be hot. I love punk. Hey, that's heavy stuff, man. I don't know why they gave him only one song, man. He got some few hits, man. They should have let give him 2 or 3. Huh? I haven't really. I'm not gonna lie. She's good and everything, but I've never really listened to Mary J. Blige like that. Of course, the Beyonces and the Rihanna really made her disappear, her legacy only for the hardcore fans. But as a worldwide, she's not up there with the rest of the usual suspects, the Swifties, and the B, and the Riri, the Rihannas. Yeah, she's not up there. Man. Yeah, okay. She's fire, man. Yeah. That's the early 90s, early 90s, mid 90s, all the way to early 2000. That was the jam, man. I think that this particular song was one of her hits, man, back in the days. Song was cool. Man. This is when people really were dancing in the music video, in the song. But now, doesn't happen now. Yeah. Huh? Even it's R&B, but still they kept it hip hoppy. They kept it swaggy to it. You know what I'm saying? It's all hip hop still. Hey. Oh, come on, man. Damn odds. That's bad.
CDU's flexible online courses will help
Skip
you
it,
find
man.
your future.
Oh. We're having another big one coming. Wow. Have to skip it, man. No, she's good. She did a really good job on this one. She was also a strong performance on that. The whole thing was great. It was amazing. Yeah. Yeah. The students. The great students. The students that do the homework. That's the one. Following in the footsteps of the greats. He's the one. Hey. K Dot right there. That was good. So always a story behind it. There's like a strong messages. The performance, it's trying to tell you something always. It says Dre Day. God damn, what is that all about? Sounds like one of that Easy E beef song. Dre Days, Easy E Payday. I don't want to distract you, but it just sounded that thing. We can be all right. Hey, I feel like because of this performance of in 2022 that Kendrick gave, people saw that there's a possibility, or whoever is deciding this, they felt like he can definitely, But I guess a lot of people are saying that because of he had such a good year in 2023, I believe, into 2024, that made him really the subject of the music worldwide because of his beef with Drake. That really, but they already saw his performance already. He's always been growing, man. He's one of the few artists that really took his talent and experience further than what it is. So I give him props for that. Hey, yeah, yeah. It has to be everything: lyrics, energy, embodiment, the whole presentation. It has to be everything, man, so that you can catch the person you're trying to reach, catch him from every level, mentally, hard wise, psychic. You gotta be the whole package like that, and he encapsulates that really well. So that's what makes him really strong. Even though he doesn't have like big hits like Drake, but still, man, it's a matter of time, of course. But when you kind of become like that kind of a person, bruh, you can do wonders, man. Yeah. Tell mama I love her, but this is what I like. Hey. Yeah. Another Giants right now as well. You can't forget Eminem, man. Eminem is after. Yeah. I love this. Eminem is also dope. Eminem is dope. Yeah. One shot. It's one of a big song, man. Big song. Even presidents know these songs. Presidents around the world know this song. Obama. Was it last year? Yeah, last year during his helping out campaign with Kamala. He was like, my hands in Senate. He uses on his auditory kind of skills, and it sounded really cool, man. Obama flow for that song, he was flowing really well, man. This lyrics is one of the best lyrics, musically speaking. Hey, the images. He's nervous, but in the service, he looks calm. But underneath, hey, what a picture, man. What a picture. Yeah. Bruh. Huh? Bruh, it's the whole thing, the schemes of that bars, man. That writing, bro. Images. It's like I'm having a dream. I usually want to like try to speak to, but I can't get my word out. I mean, yeah, man. And that's probably his early writings. The level of genius in there, man. I love it. Yeah. Look like a zombie movie, people running in. Dre in the background doing his thing as well. You know, cooking this thing. You gotta cook it. He's cooking, man.
Wouldn't it be
Come on,
nice
man.
if things were a little more useful? Origin. All kinds of useful.
There's only one of you, so do bold like no other. Be unfiltered like no other. Rock pink like no other. So grab a box and go color like no other. With Schwarzkopf Live Color.
The whole thing is great. Music, man, the production. The guys are playing literally live. They just, I mean, I guess rehearsing, but it's still, man, it's just amazing. Yeah, 50. Took a break. That's his boss. Political statement right there. We were dealing with an interesting time around this time. You know, coming out of, you know, C-19, let me just say, you know, the COVID stuff, and then from there, social stuff started to happen. So Eminem wanted to make a statement on that, taking a knee thing, which is very noble of him, you know. You know, it's really, really nice. I mean, whenever you get a chance to kind of highlight certain things that are going on in the society with the platform that you have, you know, it has to be something you desire to do. Don't go with the, you know, don't let the society be forcing it to you. It can't be, what do you call it? Peer pressure, or because what everybody's doing, that's why you got to jump on the bandwagon right away. But it has to be something from your heart you want to do. And I think he definitely wanted to do it from his heart, man. You know, I would hope so. So that was a really nice thing for him, Simbo, to do that in, you know, highlight what's going on. So kudos to M for that one. It's awesome. I mean, some people try to give him flags for it, you know, hard time and all that stuff, like virtue signaling or whatever that is. But whatever it is, there's some good that came out of it too. And of course, there's a backlash to it, but there's some goods that come out of it. So it is what it is. You got to take the bad and the goods, like I said. Yeah, anthem sound is coming up. Didn't you have that sound for one of a Pac song? I ain't mad at you. Yeah, that's the one. That's the entrance, the intro from that song. Pac song. Yeah, ain't mad at you. Yeah, yeah. This is where you see Jay-Z sitting on the thing, like looking swagged up. he loved this song. I think apparently he wrote it for Dre. Oh, Snoop is back. Yeah, creeping it up again. But this is also one of them. Oh, Dre is good, man. Hey, West Coast. These soldiers, man, they're amazing. They really captured that West Coast, LA, California spirit kind of like, you know. I mean, it has an element of prison to it a little bit, but basically it brings that kind of the dancing, the culture. Really, still Dre there. Hey, they want to know if he still got it, but he does. He did. Where's that Jay-Z? I hit him again. Still. Yeah, it's the DIA. I think he kind of in some way or another responsible for most of these artists that with him on the stage for their career, for the world to know these people because through him. So I guess that's why he had to end it up like that. It's one of the best performances of Super Bowl in recent years, I speak. Yeah. Wow, look at him. God. With the small G, of course. He's not the God, but he's one of the small God in his field. He's a God, not the God. Big difference. Let's not get it mixed up, for sure. It's beautiful, man. It's really beautiful. Oh man, I love this song. I love this performance. Everything they did there was really good. Let me just see some info here that probably will be interesting to know. Officially, yeah, it was known supported by Pepsi. Super Bowl halftime was the halftime entertainment, which took place on February the 13th, 2022. So Inglewood, wow, it was in Inglewood, California. She was headlined by, the usual suspects, of course. Including surprise by 50 Cent. He was a surprise guest appearance. But all right, what else? Interesting. The performance was met with critical acclaim and was the first Super Bowl halftime show to win the primetime. Okay, wow. He won the Emmy Award for Outstanding Variety of a Special Life. That's what's up. The show also won the Primetime Award for Outstanding Production Design for a Variety Special and Outstanding. I told you, man. Everything was really done really well. They won for production design, the elements that they included in there, the outstanding music direction. Wow, amazing, of course. And then whoever was the director, of course, Dre had a hand on it, but of course, there had to be somebody who the overseeing production that would it. And whoever directed that, he's great, he's amazing. Background, what? Interview with Yahoo. Snoop expressed interest in performing at the halftime with hip-hop artists such as Dre, Kendrick, and Eminem. Okay. His dream came true. September, blah, blah, blah. Reception halftime received acclaim. Critics praised the lineup and set list of what? Some mentioned that performance crafted to induce nostalgic among Generation X and millennials. That facts, it did. It probably brought that feeling to it. Very nostalgic for especially the millennials. That's us, Mike. That's us, of course. And then the 2000 kids, they still know who Dre is. They know who is this. Snoop is very famous, of course, as well, worldwide. But yeah, man, he got a lot of good reviews and awards. It deserved because it was an amazing performance, man. I'm not gonna lie, it was an amazing performance. I'm getting blind a bit now. Yeah. So, guys, um, I enjoyed it. It was a good production. It definitely, it did happen around time where like the world was getting a bit crazy and coming out of COVID, the social issue stuff. But to put something like that out for people to kind of come out and really have a good time out, and to use this particular genre, because usually back in the days it used to be the pops kind of the one that takes over, because usually that's what was people familiar with. Hip hop is still a baby genre in this music thing we call it. So it did really well. So thanks guys for enjoying this with me. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish. Please don't forget to subscribe and go. Thanks. Peace out.